What's up, guys? Manga here to bring you the Nanatsu no Taizai chapter 74 entitled Fulfill Promise. This chapter is the conclusion of the Hellbrum and the Harley Quinn fight, aka King. And this chapter starts off with Diane and the others being encased in this spear that they were in chapter 73. And it's called, and we find out that this is one of Chesterfield's forms. It's his 8th form called the Pollen Garden. And what the Pollen Garden does, it acts as a painkiller. So, and it heals you slowly, but it dismisses pain like instantly. And so Hauser is the first guy to actually get up and actually talk. He looks at King, King looks at Hauser, and King just acting all badass says, "You guys better glad that you were near Diane, otherwise you'd be dead a long time ago." And Hauser's just looking at him like, "Yeah, right. Not only did you protect me and Diane, but you also were able to protect Gowder and Jericho within this flurry of attack." And without saying anything else, King just flies up in the air and asks Hellbrum, "Are you done trying to kill all humans? Are you still trying to kill all humans?" And all the Holy Knights are just looking like, did he just say he's gonna kill all humans? Hellbrum, what is the meaning of this? It's like, I didn't intend to continue. I don't intend to continue, but I just can't stop myself. And he yells out, "All Holy Knights, give me all your power." And they're like, "All our power?" Because you know his power of the link. Not only if he draws out too much power from you, you die. And so they're like, "No deal." They're trying to break the link from them and Hellbrum, but too little, too late. Hellbrum activates another ability called Blind Follow, Jedi mind tricks. That's all it is, brainwashing them to give him all their power. And so it happens. King summons Chesterfield, Hellbrum summons Destructo Disc, and a fight ensues. And they're just fighting without really moving. They're just using their hands and shit. And it turns out King was able to overpower Hellbrum. And it's like, it was so intense because Hellbrum was in like try-hard mode, and it was like one panel he was like bleeding out of the nose, and like he's like bursting out with blood vessels in his eyes, and it was just, he was looking just real intense. And just Harley Quinn just told him, "Don't worry, you can rest now." And cuts. Not only does he cut down Hellbrum, he also breaks the link that was connecting the Holy Knights to Hellbrum. And like, it ends off with Hellbrum saying, all your struggle is in vain. We already have the Coffin of Eternal Darkness and the Princess. There's nothing you can do." He's like, "So you're saying that the Princess is the last key to resurrect the Demon Clan?" And he's like, "Why don't you find out for yourself? Hendrickson will surely tell you." And that's when his wounds open up and he falls to the ground. And then we have this one last heartfelt moment between Harley Quinn and Hellbrum, where Harley Quinn picks up the helmet and gives it to Hellbrum. And it was like, "It's been a while, but this helmet was originally your gift. I was gonna give it to you. I got it from the humans, and I thought you would like it. But I'm so stupid because now that I look at it, it's all dirty and stupid looking, and old." And Harley Quinn's like, "Yeah, you are stupid." It was funny. I'm sorry, it was funny, but it hit me right in the feels. It just felt good to have that little chuckle. And so it ends off with Hellbrum dead, and Harley Quinn, Diane, and Hauser are going to the next battlefield. Okay, now this chapter really did a number on me and my feels, because the helmet, you could tell that the helmet that Hellborn was gonna give to Harley Quinn was like his like, what's the word I was trying to look for? His feelings towards humans. That's what I'm getting out of it. It's like when he first got it, it reminded him, it's like, I thought you would like it. It's from humans, and I thought you would really like it. It was for you. And then at the end of, like, and then he realizes that it looks so old and dull looking, and it kind of mirrors his feelings towards human, because you saw in one panel when he first got it, he had this big grin, happy look on his face, and then now he's dying, and it's just like the way he's describing it now, it was just real impactful. Another thing is, the battle had a lot of depth, especially after the Gaiden on chapter 73.5, with the backstory of Hellborn, Diane, and Harley Quinn. And it was like, and you could tell about how their personalities towards humans changed. Like, during all this time, Hellborn ends up getting captured by humans, his friends getting killed by humans, and he was forced to watch. And he even saw Harley Quinn get struck down by the human. That's the human who Hellborn takes the form of, was the one that struck down Harley Quinn, knocking him out and giving him amnesia. And as you see, Harley Quinn, his emotions towards humans changed, because he told everybody, you can't trust humans. You can't trust humans. They're dirty, despicable creatures. You can't trust them. Until he met Diane, and like this one human showing so much kindness towards both of them, helping them at the most critical times, even meeting that person's family, even meeting that human's family, his grandson, and it's kind of changed him. It's like all these cultures that he was once rejecting from, like, humans, of what Hellborn had told him, all these cultures that Hellborn told him that we could learn, he was rejecting them, and now, after all that time, he started accepting them. And it's kind of, even the idea of marriage and love that came across his mind with Diane, and the way they switched, it was like, it's beautiful. This whole chapter got me in feels, especially after reading the Gaiden. It was heavy. Artwork is like this. I ain't gonna say the emotions on Hellborn's face, and the way you can read Harley Quinn's face. It was very well drawn out. The battle, you could tell, was fast paced, and the whole thing was just well drawn out. I like the art in this chapter. The pacing, it was good. It was good pacing. We got story progression. We got more character development on Hellborn's side. Not that we didn't really get much else after that, but it's pretty solid pacing. And as for the content, I went on a whole little spiel about that. But overall, this was a pretty good chapter. Pretty good chapter. I'm giving it, if I had to give it a rating, it would be a rating of 3 out of 5, 7 out of 10, whatever y'all want to say. But it was a good chapter. And I really can't wait to next chapter. Next chapter is entitled The Way of the King. My first thought, we're going back to King Arthur. And after seeing him take a full hit from Hendrickson, who is, like, I'm assuming, imbued with, like, demon powers. And he's an old school holy knight. So he's more powerful than the new school, the new generation. And he has demon powers. And King Arthur was able to take a full brunt hit from him and still be standing. And my friend told me that the person with King Arthur is another one of the 7 deadly sins named Merlin. And because, like, he said Merlin and King Arthur were like friends in Arthurian times. I was like, okay, that makes sense. And so hopefully we get to see what Merlin looks like. Hopefully I like the design of Merlin. And that's about it. This is my first ever like manga review, so please just bear with me as it gets better. Please leave comments telling me how I can improve and better these reviews that I'm doing. And thank you and have a nice day. Peace.